Imagine a single weapon that can destroy an entire city in a flash, not with conventional explosives, but by ripping apart the tiny heart of matter itself, the atom. Today we'll explain what nuclear weapons do, how much humans' cost they have caused, which countries have them, and what they really cost the world. At a high level, a nuclear weapon releases enormous energy from the nucleus of an atom. There are two broad types: fission weapons, which split heavy atomic nuclei, and fusion weapons, which fuse light nuclei under extreme heat and pressure. Both produce blast, intense heat, and violent radiation effects far beyond a conventional bomb. Weapon power is measured in the equivalent of tons of TNT, kilotons and megatons. The bomb dropped on Hiroshima in 1945 had a yield of roughly 15 kilotons, enough to destroy the city's center instantly. Modern strategic warheads can range from tens of kilotons to multiple megatons in yield, depending on design and purpose. A nuclear explosion causes 5 main effects. A blast wave, buildings and infrastructure collapse. 2, to thermal radiation, an intense fireball and severe burns over large distances. 3, initial radiation, high doses of neutrons and gamma rays causing acute sickness. 4, fallout, radioactive particles that can contaminate land and food for months to years. 5, electromagnetic pulse, EMP. At high altitude, a detonation can damage electronics over wide areas. 2 bombs were used in war: Hiroshima on 6 August 1945 and Nagasaki on 9 August 1945. By the end of 1945, estimates put deaths at roughly 140,000 in Hiroshima and 74,000 in Nagasaki. Many killed instantly, many more in the following weeks and months from injuries, burns, and radiation illness. Survivors suffered elevated rates of leukemia and other cancers for decades afterward, a human toll that continues to shape global thinking about nuclear arms. As of early 2025, 9 states are known or strongly believed to have nuclear arsenals: Russia, United States, China, France, United Kingdom, India, Pakistan, Israel, and North Korea. These arsenals are not small. By 2025 estimates, the global stockpile still counts in the thousands of warheads, with major surges in some countries' buildups. Building and maintaining nuclear arsenals is enormously expensive, not just a one-time bill. The original U.S. Manhattan Project that built the first bombs cost roughly $2 billion in 1945, equivalent to tens of billions in today's dollars. Modern programs are far more costly because of delivery systems, command systems, and ongoing modernization. For example, U.S. plans to operate, modernize, and replace parts of its nuclear forces were estimated at about $946 billion for 2025-2034 alone. In aggregate, the world's 9 nuclear powers spend many tens of billions every year on nuclear weapons, diverting huge sums from healthcare, education, and climate action. Nuclear weapons are unique because of their scale and permanence. One detonation can kill or injure tens of thousands, destroy infrastructure, and leave long-lasting radiation in the environment. Multiple detonations could trigger wider humanitarian crises or even global climate effects that threaten food production. That is why arms control, disarmament diplomacy, and strict safeguards matter so much. Nuclear weapons are a technical product of science, but their use is a moral and political choice. Knowing the facts helps us push for safer policies, stronger diplomacy, and more investment in human security. Do you really think it's right to spend billions of dollars creating weapons that only bring destruction to humanity? I don't believe it is. These are weapons so terrifying that the mere thought of them sends chills down the spine, capable of burning human skin and turning lives to ashes in just a few moments. There is no doubt that death is inevitable, but when humanity itself becomes the reason for its own mass destruction, that is truly tragic. I believe that only the guilty should be punished. The innocent, the helpless, and the children should never have to suffer. First, humans invent tools of destruction, and then they search for ways to protect themselves from those very tools. The powerful threaten the weak, and most people, out of blind nationalism, choose to support the wrong side instead of speaking the truth. They remain silent against injustice because they think it doesn't affect them. Their hearts feel no compassion while they continue to live comfortably. If even a fraction of the money spent on atomic weapons were used for the service of humanity, imagine how much good it could do. Millions of people around the world live in hardship, struggling to meet their basic needs. There are countries where people barely survive, lacking food, shelter, and healthcare. In this video, I've tried my best to give you accurate information, and more importantly, to share a message. We must choose compassion over destruction. Share your opinion in the comments section, and if you found this video meaningful, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching.